My nigga classic. You already know what time it is. No cover. The Street 933. Online, man. Check that out. No cover pumping, man. Pumping this out on the internet radio show today, man. So make sure y'all get that, man. Category Other EMP. CategoryOther.com, man. Make sure you go cop that, man. Get online, your app, mobile app, all of that. Take care of that.
But right now, we got your boy Classic live in the building with the professors, man. What it do, Classic, man?
What's good, man? Thanks for having me in here, y'all. You know, much appreciated. Shout out H-Town and everybody holding it down, man.
Man, appreciate you for stopping by, man. First of all, we're gonna have to get into this Classic mixtape, man. You went silver on that pill, 50,000 downloads. How did that feel?
Oh man, it felt good. It felt, you know, just like everything that you've been putting in on it before, and just to see that many people would, you know, gravitate toward the tape. And definitely showing much love to all the supporters that went out and downloaded that no cover, man.
Yeah, 50,000. That's big, man. Especially for an independent artist.
Yeah,
in a month?
Unknown. You know, the promotion on it was crazy, man. It got a lot of promotion. Shouts out to you know everyone that helped promote that, man.
Yeah, shouts out to Street Media. I know they do a lot of promoting too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Street Media.
They shot at me, you know what I'm saying? They shot at the radio station. I shot at Stack Side, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate that, Street Media. But that no cover is epic, man. If y'all haven't downloaded that, man, go download that on that Piff. Classic, no cover. It's over 50,000. Certified silver on that pill, man. That's a good look, man. I salute you for that right there, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So tell the people a little more about yourself, man. Tell them who is Classic, like what does Classic consist of?
Well, you know, man, it's been a long journey, man, to how I do my thing and why I go by what I go by. But you know, coming out of Michigan, you know, Muskegon, Michigan, and just everybody that knows Michigan just knows, like, you know, it's everybody know the D, but you know, we're from the west side, you know, where we got Grand Rapids, Michigan, the likes of, you know, artists like Willie the Kid, you know, came out of there, and you know, me representing Muskegon, Ski Town, you know, just kind of coming off on, you know, been all over the place, lived all over the place, you know, and just trying to collaborate everything that I've gained from, you know, good artists all over the globe, man, from the South, North, East, and West, and collaborate that into my music and my theme, and that's a category other, and that's, you know, as far as the music, it's just in a different category, you know what I'm saying?
I will say your music is in a different category. Like, I listen to a lot of mixtapes, you know, so I listen to music a lot, and you have a East Coast swag, kind of, sort of. Like you basically focus on bars. Like I was saying earlier on in the show, you really focus on lyrics and like little lyricists.
Yeah.
Tell the people why it's so important for like you to be a lyricist and not like sway to what the game and the industry is going to now. Like, you know, the swag music, the club music. Why do you so much focus on lyrics?
Well, you know, when I was growing up, man, like the most important thing for artists that was you know, coming up in the 90s was that you had artists from the West Coast, from the South, and you know, all over the place that was spitting hot. I mean, most of the youngsters now, they hear people complain about the South making that type of music, but when I was growing up, I had a whole bunch of artists from the South that I liked, and I liked a bunch of artists from the West and the East. So when I was putting my style together, that's all I knew was that artists came out and they represented and they did their thing. So I just wanted to just base my style upon that. And Nas was the one who gripped me the most when I was a kid. He, you know, his sound gripped me, and I just stuck with that and a couple other cats. But I always had a bunch of artists that I was following, man, and I just collaborated that into what I do. And the just having substance, and it's like someone going to school to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know they got a certain curriculum that they got to stick to become a doctor. And I feel like us as you know, as black people that mastered this hip-hop thing, man, you know, we have taken it to another level. Like, you know, we gotta have a little bit more, you know, just have a little bit more class about what we do, because we do it better than anyone else can do it. You know, I'm not trying to just come off with, I'm just saying it, speaking to my people right now. I'm not trying to say nothing that's gonna get people stirred up of other races. But we have perfected this craft, man. I just think that because of that, you know, we should have, just like that, man, you gotta have certain levels to be certified, you know, in hip hop. So when you go worldwide, they're gonna respect your craft because they know that you're delivering a certain way, and that's just all that I wanted to do with my style, you know.
Yeah, and you have a unique style, man. Unique style. Speaking of levels, you said something about the levels. Do you like the way the level of the game is at right now? Like
Well,
the level is on?
I've had this conversation with a few people, man, and you know, people that's already in the industry already, man, and you know, me and Big Bro Willie the Kid, shout out to him. You know, we both were talking about it, man, and he said, you know, that he feels that the game is in a good spot. And before I had that conversation with him, I didn't think it was, but he opened my mind up and made me see that it is, you know, because he's like, you know, an artist from any genre can come out, drop something, become hot right away. And due to the internet and all of that, you know, there's fan bases everywhere. You just don't hear about some of these artists that are doing tours in other cities and other countries, making their money on the side. But you know, there's room for everybody in this game, man. It's just how hard someone's going to put themselves out there to be heard by everybody else. So really, there shouldn't be no gripes or anyone complaining. You know, you can get heard. Yeah.
It's easy to get heard now because you got a lot of social networks that basically focus on that, like the Twitters and you know what I'm saying, you got the Facebooks and all this other like stuff that we have right now. We didn't have that like back in the early 2000s.
Oh no, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for artists to come on now in the 2000s, and it's time to get on. Whatever on hot on the internet, that's basically what's gonna be hot, and that's another way for the artists to get known. Cause like Blaze Track, I don't know if you ever heard of Blaze Track. Like the only thing you do, like pay $200, and you can submit your song or whatever you do to a certain person, and they will give you a response like within 30 days.
Okay.
So like, say if you want to be a producer for Harvey Mason Jr., you see how if he's taking submissions, you submit it now. Bang, you wait 30 days, and if he likes you, he'll call you up. And y'all work like that, so it's real. It's a lot easier now.
And that's a lot, man. A lot of them things are like that, man. I'm glad you brought that up, though, for people that need to hear that, you know?
Yeah, like go to blazetrack.com, and they got it for like producers, rappers, singers, songwriters, DJs, whoever taking submissions at that time. Matter of fact, Ruben Studdard did one. He called the dude live and like, yo, I like what you did. Gonna come out here and gonna sign you. It's easy like that. We don't have to go to like, you know, cause down south we don't have the Def Jams. Yeah. We don't have the Universal. We don't have. I don't think we guys rap a lot basically. Mm-hmm. So we can't like in New York. They can knock on the door. Hey, we here.
Yeah.
It's around the corner. We don't have that, so we gotta use what we got, like the internet. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's what you've been doing. Cause obviously you got 50,000 downloads.
Yeah, and that's so man.
Your promotion is crazy. Your hustle is crazy.
Got to, man. If you don't, you know, like you don't believe in yourself, everybody out there, you know, no one else will, and you know, you gotta have some type of numbers behind what you're doing, man, and no one's gonna take you seriously out there. So, you know, a lot of artists is not spending any money or putting nothing in their craft, man. You know, you gotta do it because no one else is gonna do it if you don't. You know, that's for real right there.
Who's your top three? Top three lyricists.
Top three. We'll go with Nas. Let's see, man, it's real tough, man. I like a lot of people. I'm gonna go with Nas. I'm gonna go with M, and I'm gonna go with Elzai, man. Lord forgive me, but I'm gonna go with those. And
you ain't got Pac in there? You ain't gonna throw Pac?
Well, you know, Tupac, man, and a lot of, you know, I've battled with a lot of East Coast people about this, man, and you know, his form and his style. As I got older and matured, it wasn't what they technically considered a hip hop. You know, that's why a lot of them believe Biggie was better. Me personally, I like
Biggie
Pac
was a
better.
lyricist.
Exactly. So I feel Nas was better than most of those cats when it came to that style. So that's why I put him first. Eminem, you know, he came after. You know, he came after. So he had he was able to look at their career and implement it in his own and take it to another level. And where we're from, man, Elzai is just a monster. You know, I gotta go with him as my third spot.
I like M. I like Nas, but I'll have to put probably like a Jay-Z in there somewhere.
Yeah,
He's a lyricist. Like if you're just talking about lyrics, like bars and like bars going over people's heads, you gotta put Jay-Z somewhere in your top 5. Yeah. He's capable of that. He's capable of giving you that bar and make you rewind the tape. Like, damn, okay, let me listen to this again. Okay, I didn't get it this time. Let me run. Like he got that. Nas is one of the best though at that.
Oh yeah, man.
The way his rhyme scheme is crazy. Like I can't even Like I can't even describe his rhyme scheme. Like his rhyme scheme is crazy.
Ridiculous, man.
What's your favorite Nas song?
I'm glad you mentioned that, man. My favorite Nas song, man, is of all time has to be "I Gave You Power," man. That's. I remember someone put me onto that record, and as a kid, man, when I heard that song, man, it just changed everything as far as how I thought about rap and everything. At that minute, that time, I was like, I need to make music like this dude, because this dude right here just made something that took my mind. It like opened up my mind, and you know, the story just was unbelievable. How he told the story about the gun and all of that. That was "I Gave You Power" off the It Was Written album.
My favorite one I would have to say would be that One Mic. He went in on One Mic. He went in on One Mic, especially that last verse on One Mic. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, he was going through a lot of stuff during that album right there too, man. So yeah,
he's crazy. I definitely salute Nas. But tell the people about the songs you brought today, and why did you bring these certain 2 songs you brought today from here?
Okay. First of all, I definitely got to big you up for liking that Michael Jordan, man.
Michael Jordan is crazy.
I really like that Michael Jordan track too, man.
Crazy.
That was one I had to do for my South brothers. You know, give them something to hear from me. You know, that bang. You know, on that nice down south type of sound. But the ones that I brought through is So Do He. Shout out to Teflon the Don, my man out there in Illinois, Peoria. Always produces for me, man. He definitely did his thing on that. He sampled the Earth, Wind, and Fire for people out there trying to figure out what the beat is. It's Reasons. He sampled that up. And the other one is a Michigan product by my cousin Miraculous. He's singing on the hook, and he did the beat. So it's a family production. It's called Natural High. And that's for the females. You know, I had to put something for the ladies on there so they can definitely, you know, gravitate to you, boy. So those are those 2 tracks, man.
What do you say you cater to more? Because I know like a lot of people now cater to the females because the females are going to be the ones who actually go out there and buy the CD. The dudes like be like, man, oh fuck, I'm going to bootleg this nigga shit.
Believe it or not, man, the first 10 sales that I got off the mixtape, because I'm selling the hard copies too online and all of that.
Yeah.
And just by looking at those numbers, 8 of them are females, 2 of them are guys. So females obviously support the records way more than guys do, man.
I don't understand that,
so I'm going to incorporate a lot more music in the future.
Because females know how to be true fans.
Yeah.
Period, point blank.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to make my music for, yeah.
That's what we was having a discussion in the studio the other day. Like, man, we got to carry it into make more musical music. You know what I'm saying? Making all this hard hip hop. Girls don't want to really listen to that unless you got one girl from Fifth Ward with ratchet with a gold tee. They want to listen to Yo Gotti all day long and all that. But like the average female want to hear something musical, something that's like and something that's gonna catch her attention.
Yeah.
And like fellas, man, if you doing music, man, cater to the females. That they gonna be the ones who gonna support your music. These dudes are gonna bootleg the shit out of you.
And that's when you give them you get the dudes the free stuff, man.
Yeah,
you give them the mixtapes with all the with all the street shit on there. You give them that, and you know, stuff that you want to put money behind and promote and put videos out and get that to the females, man.
Yeah, cater to the females, man. They go out there and they support the hustle. They gonna go get your tape. Matter of fact, my homegirl Ariel, she got one of your mixtapes I seen, and like she's a down supporter.
It's another female that bought the mixtape. Yeah.
She's
shout out to Ariel.
Man. I seen she the one. Matter of fact, she's the one that put me on. She was like, yo, got this dude named Classic. He's good. Like I'm like, okay.
I appreciate that.
I like Ariel, whatever. And she was like, no, he's good. Like good. Go check him out. So I like, bet. I asked you on Facebook, and I was like, I'm gonna go check out the tape. I'm like, yeah, we gotta get him on the show ASAP.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man, because you know that girl didn't have to do that, man. So I appreciate her, putting out a good word for me like that.
Yeah, but we gonna get into these songs. The first one you say is So Do He.
Yeah, So Do He.
So Do He. That's by Classic. Tell them where they can follow you on Twitter.
You can follow me at @IM, which is like instant messenger, @IM Classic. So that's what it means, because people think it's like I'm and put the A in there. It's just IM Classic. @IM Classic on Twitter.
Yeah, this is Classic. DJ Cash Band and Stacks 300, the hip hop professors, and we finna get into this song So Do He by Classic. Follow him on Twitter.
Benefit, man. Can't forget the benefit. Benefit in here too, y'all. Y'all don't forget that. Wherever I'm at, he's not too far behind. So benefit is in here too, man. Feel me? Big moment, man.
Team media, man. We saw the cup category of the
Maybe something happened.
Yeah.
Man, that dude lying. 832.